Scenes of jubilation, boys. Knee slides galore. FIFA is not here anymore, but EAFC 24 is. And we are back on career mode. We're doing an Arsenal career mode through the eyes of Mikel Arteta. We're going to transform this club. It's going to be an amazing journey, and I hope you're ready for it. As you can see, I'm all suited and booted for the new season. We're getting straight into things here. We've got a lot of admin work to do today. The first episode is always admin heavy, but this is a new game. It's not FIFA anymore. We need to have a little look, a little delve into what is new about the game. As I can see on my screen already with this lovely menu. It's quite a nice, clean looking menu. It's kind of simplified now. The team strategy is on there. There's a training plan on there. There's all kinds of things that we're going to delve into today. I'm going to be new to it. I'm sure a lot of you guys will be as well. So let's go through this together. First of all, let's get straight into our squad and what we have to work with for this season. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan in real life, so that's why I chose Arsenal, because I'm a bit familiar with a lot of the players, kind of what I would like to do. But obviously, everything is kind of looking the same here. Morale, sharpness, fitness, that is the main three. And we will just be playing around with it. Instantly here, we have Havertz in there. Should we try Havertz? Should we try Havertz at the start of FIFA? I think maybe, you know, but we need to push him up a little bit. I don't want that -3 looming over his head. I'm loving having Rice here. I'm actually okay with having Partey on the bench for a bit. I think it's quite a nice little option to have. So I think, you know what, this is looking very nice already. Obviously, we're going to put Jesus up front for us. Love Eddie Nketiah, but not the one right now. Aaron Ramsdale will start in goal for us, but David Raya, man, he definitely will get plenty of game time. But for now, he will go into the reserves. It's great to see, by the way, a few more game faces in here. Akinola finally getting a game face. Well, not a game face, but you know what I mean. A little picture. It's annoying, though, because there are still quite a few players that I would love to see on this. Like Lewis Skelly, for one. Nanweri, another. There's a few youngsters that need a shout in this. So I'm not too sure what you're doing, EA. I'm not too sure what you're doing. We're going to throw on Jurriën Timber. Obviously, he's not injured on our career mode. So that has to happen. Vieira will throw on the bench. Smith Rowe, man, where can I fit Smith Rowe? Oh dear, what have I done? One of my main problems with EA and career mode and just everything is, why don't you give us more substitutes? Give us more substitutes, EA. Oh, the times are changing. You saw, like, in the Champions League the other night, we had, like, almost a whole squad on the bench. You have so many subs now that you can do 5. Stop giving us only 7 subs. We want to throw a few more players on here. It doesn't hurt the game. It's so annoying. Anyway, the squad is looking decent so far. I'm actually happy with this formation. Now, the tactical vision. This is the new thing in EAFC. And I haven't properly looked into it, so we're going to kind of be learning as we go here. It'll be a bit of trial and error. So the new kind of system is different visions for different tactics that you want to do. So we've got wing play, tiki taka, gegenpressing, and park the bus. Oh, and counter attack, kick and rush, and standard. Okay, there was a couple more than I even thought there were there. Kick and rush, that is actually brilliant. I do like that. I think we're probably going to go for a bit of a pressing game. I love pressing high up the pitch. I just think it makes you feel so dominant if you're just winning the ball back high up. So we're going to actually go for that, and we'll leave these, I think, as they are. Because I don't want to get too into it. I do actually want a few more players in the box, though. So let's probably do. Should we do that? Yeah, that looks good. Free kicks, I do not want as many up. Maybe more up for the corners and less for the free kicks, actually. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that plan for now. Roles, yeah, that's all good. And instructions, let's quickly whiz through these. We've got Martinelli to cut inside currently and get into the box. In terms of Jesus, do I even want to touch any of these? I don't think I do, you know. I think we leave Jesus as he is. I don't mind him tracking back a little bit. The same with Saka, cut inside and get into the box. That's fine. with Ben White. Join attack. Yeah, I'm alright with that, but I do want him to overlap. Same with Zinchenko, but I want him to be inverted. It's just the classic Arsenal system. If you know, you know. With Martin Odegaard, I want him to get into the box for crosses. With Havertz, I want him to get into the box for crosses. I know. I'm just going mad. I'm going all out, man. Tight mark with Rice. No, you know what? I want balanced defense. I don't want to be left short there. I'll let him cover the wing. Cover center, cover wing. You know what? Actually, I'll get him to cover center. Yeah. We don't want him to drift out wide too much. And I'm happy with that, I believe. Yeah, I'm good with that. We will go through and do some like game plans, like specific defensive ones, attacking ones, but that will soon come. I'm happy with that as it is. Now, what else do we have, boys? What else do we have? A team strategy. So we got coach management this time, and it essentially cuts out the training. The training is no more. Well, no, it's not no more. It's actually still very prominent. But it's a different kind of system. So I've read up about this a little bit. But yeah, we'll get into this now. We have coaches this FIFA, so I can choose a certain coach that will help me through this, and that will help me with my tactical vision, which is gegenpressing. And essentially, we just have to make all of these little icons go up to the amount of stars that is ideal. Which, if I just click this and click higher scout, we will have a little look at kind of what this looks like. Again, I'm very new to this, so apologies if I'm a bit all over the place. You know why. So I know if I can sort by tactical vision, you can get all the different tactical visions, and obviously they specialize in the vision that you're going for. Now already I'm seeing everything except Gegenpress. There is one Gegenpress, and he is the worst one. Oh god damn it. I don't even know if we bother signing him. 1 stars all around. Like what's that gonna do for me? The weekly salary is not too bad as well, actually, looking at this. I think we have to go for at least 1 expert. You know what? Mason Houghton will be brought in, and let's click on that. So now we've thrown him in here. He +5 to any of these. I think we go for attack. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We at least want 1 coach in each position, I think, early days. Who's the best in terms of midfield? We have S1E1. We'll just get all the best ones for now. But ideally, no, we want you here. There we go. But ideally, we do want to be checking this. I assume it will refresh. Usually they do refresh in these kind of markets. So we'll just have to keep coming back and hopefully get some better ones. Let me actually have a look at that again. So defensive wise, we've actually got a couple 4-star. We got, you know what? Let's get the cheaper one, because realistically this is just for defense, so we don't need to splash out. Goalkeeping wise, let's grab another one here, and it is gonna be. Again, do we go for the cheapest one with Lucas Hunt? I think we do. I'm happy with that. So that is going to be our team going forward. Should we chuck an extra one into the attack here with that Gegenpress guy, this guy? Let's throw him in because he knows the tactical vision that we want. And hopefully he can help out a little bit there. So that's a nice little start. I'm happy with that. And hopefully these guys can kind of do their job. So with this, if I press square, I can kind of check the progress and I can see how the tactical vision is affecting these players in terms of their stats, which is very cool. It's very nice to see that. And that moves us on to the training plan, which again is very different this FIFA. It's so much better. I haven't had a proper look at this. And as you can see, I'm covering it up right now, but there is like already a little bit of an error. It's just classic FIFA. If there's not a bug, it's not FIFA or EAFC. So I was expecting that. And in terms of the training plan, it's as simple as changing how focused you want your guys to be. in training, whether you want them to go all out energy to really get to the next level, I guess, or you want to boost their sharpness a little bit. I think we want to probably start with a performance focused one and round off and make all these players 100% sharp for the rest of the season. Don't really want them to just be knackered when we get into the first game. So we're going to start with performance focused, and that has just applied it to only Jesus. So just be wary. When you originally do this, it will do it to just one player. That's when you have to press apply training plan to group. Now, so if I just do that, I can do apply for all players. 31 training plans are updated. It's beautiful. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. And that is all sorted for me now. That is all sorted. We can go back in and change that whenever we want. But for now, I'm happy. Let's have a look at our objectives. I've already seen one that looks mental. Fucking hell. So youth development, weirdly it's high priority, but there are no objectives in that. Not too sure what's happening there, but it's high priority to have no objectives. So I mean, I don't know what we do about that. Get a streak of 7 games without defeat in home matches. Okay, home is the fortress. Sign 3 players born in Asia. Oh no. Okay, well I guess we're getting some more Japanese players to come by Tomiyasu. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe we sign Sun or something. I don't know. Let me know what Asian players we should buy, or whether we should just kind of get fodder, so to speak, of players that we will literally just loan out or sell straight after. That is a weird one. Short term, keep player salary growth under 15%. We should be able to do that. Premier League, win the title and win the FA Cup and win the Champions League. Oh my god. Oh god. And they're both high priority. Right, well, it's going to be a tricky season, boys. Oh god. God, what a fun time we have. Let's have a quick look at our youth academy. Apologies, this episode is going to be super admin related, but we will get into matches very soon. I'll probably try and play one at the end of this episode, so keep locked in. That's the word we want. Now we're going to release you. We're going to release a couple of these players who just won't have that potential. Even this 85, to be fair, I think he's going to be too lower rated. I'm sorry, son. This guy seems decent though. A little Bolivia player. I like that. I like having a little Bolivian player in there. I don't think I've ever had a Bolivian youth player in my team, so that is kind of fun, and his potential looks insane. He also has the long ball pass trait, which is very cool as well. I might have to move my camera, you know. I'm kind of in the way of their heads, but he looks great. Okay, weird. While we're at it, let's do a couple scouts, because I do like setting these up right at the beginning so we can maximize the amount of players that we find. Let's do a 9 months. Should we do anything particular? I'm quite happy with just doing any, to be honest. I like that you can choose positions now. I really like that you can choose positions now. That is very interesting. Maybe we do an any for the overall 5-star. And are there any better ones in here? The next best one is this guy, Erman Cochran. And you are going to... Ooh, where should we send him? Should we send him to Brazil? And we will look for an attacker. Ideally, maybe a right winger? Should we look for some wingers? We'll look for like a Martinelli, but on the other side almost. We love that. Right, let's advance a little bit through here. We've got a pre-season tournament invite coming up, so it's now no longer right at the beginning, which I'm a big fan of. Should we do a pre-season tournament? I don't really see the point in doing these after the first season, but I think for the first season, just to get kind of a feel for things, it's the best. Which one looks the best to me here? You know what? This one actually does. It's slightly less money than the top one. But you got Real Madrid, you got Bayern, you got Napoli, Inter. Yeah, you know what? I actually much prefer that. That is a lot more fun. So let's do that one. And our first game is going to be Real Madrid. Wow. Oh, and look at this. Already, Benjamin White is now top fitness. So that means pretty much everyone should be top fitness, top sharpness. It looks good. Oh, it looks great. Now into match day. This is a very different look than we would usually have. So as you can see on the screen, it says match preparation. So you have to do a couple things essentially to prepare for the game, and that is a pre-match report. So if we click that, we can actually see what the team we're facing line up like, which I think is very cool. I think it's very, very cool. And obviously we can kind of see, I mean, their bench is silly. Vinicius Jr. is on the bench, Bellingham's on the bench, Alaba, Carvajal, Kepa. That is mad. I'm not too sure why they're not starting a few of these, but I guess it's a friendly, so this is like what it will probably look like. Again, it might not be. It's probable. So it could be different. But we can also see their tactical vision and what like key players they have. Key defensive players is Valverde. That is very interesting. Very interesting. No key attacking players, which again is interesting. I'm not too sure what their attack is doing. With Rodrigo and Joselu, double little striker situation. It's very interesting. But I mean, we can learn stuff from this as we go through. We'll kind of learn like how to negate team playing styles like tiki taka, and I think we'll get a better understanding for it then. But yep, that's cool. And once you do that, it checks it off and it says you've looked at it. You don't need to do that, I assume, every single time, but it definitely helps. Now this bit, the final touches, so the training sessions have essentially moved to right before games now, which I know a lot of people will not be doing. But essentially, what I've seen from this is once you have done the training session, you go through it with a couple players of your choosing, and that player will then get a boost in the game, and apparently it's quite a big boost as well. So you kind of got to choose wisely. And if you want it to be realistic, maybe don't do this every single time. But I mean, if you want to be smashing teams every game, maybe we do. Now, what should we do here? Should we do just like collect trophies, maybe? We want to do quite a chill one to start with. But this is where the training exercises are now, and I'm not too mad at it. I think the way it was before, where you had to go through each one and get an A in every single training session right at the beginning of FIFA, I didn't enjoy it, man. I didn't enjoy it one bit. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with this change. Even though I know I probably will give up and not be too interested in doing it every single game. Saka already feels a lot better to dribble with than Jesus. Just something to note. I'll quickly whiz through this now, boys, so you don't need to watch all of this because it's kind of boring and tedious. Okay, we have absolutely smashed that, and now we go on, and they're all press proven now, which I don't know what that is, but temporary play styles are added to these players, so them three will be pressing like hell this game. So now if we go into this, we can see both of our things are done. And then we click kickoff. Is there anything else we can do? So in terms of team management, I think we're happy to kind of go with this for this game. And we'll switch a few bits round at another time. I'm going to sim pretty much all of these games. But you know what? For the first one, let's go with this. And look at this lovely cutscene, man. This cutscene is great. I might have to move my camera. Oh, this kit is beautiful. It's beautiful. Come on, boys. Let's put in a bloody shift this game. So this is the first time I've played this game. The first action. Oh, do we want this camera angle? We'll try it. And if I don't like it, we will go back. Already, though, Martinelli is on the run here. He's passing it back to Jesus, who does try and it gets blocked. Okay, it's a corner for Real Madrid in the 10th minute here. And Rodrigo, I can't lie, is causing us some issues early in the game. And we have managed to clear that just about. Martinelli, can you run the pitch with this, man? You've got space. You've got space ahead of you. This is great. Who's in the middle? Is that Havertz? Havertz is in the middle. Havertz. Oh, it's not the most convincing of shots. Oh, Saliba wins the ball back. The press is brilliant here. White plays it to Odegaard, who who can cut inside. He passes it back, and Martinelli with a poor effort. I think it gets deflected. Oh, okay. This is slightly different, but also not. Let's try and whip this ball in. It's Gabriel and Carvajal off the line. Oh, it's another big counter-attack here. It's Modric. It's played off to Rodrigo. Oh, my God. It's been saved, but they've got a lucky bounce, and it's 1-0 to Real Madrid. Oh, no, boys. Oh, no. Real Madrid are too good for us. They're too good for us. And what is going on here? Ramsdale actually does save this quite well, but it's unlucky, man. It's unlucky. Okay, that's half time. Quite possibly, you know what? Should we throw Timber at right back and see kind of what he's about? Havertz has not had a good game so far. We will probably be bringing on like a Vieira or something very shortly. I want to give him one more go out. Bro, I can't lie. When they said about the tactical plan being tiki-taka, I thought they were joking, but some of this passing from Real Madrid has been unbelievable, man. It's been so good, and this is another massive chance for them. It's Modric on the ball. Close the gaps, close the gaps. Oh, that is back post. But we're good, we're good, we're good. And they're going to come back at me here. Zinchenko cuts it out nicely. Can we finally have an attack this half? It's Havertz. Oh, God. It's still Havertz. He's going to see Saka's run here. Please, Saka. Saka, go for it, man. Oh, we're going to make a few changes. Let's take Martinelli off. Let's take Zinchenko off. Martin Odegaard, you know what? Oh, we kind of need Odegaard, don't we? I'm gonna actually put Fabio Vieira on the right wing. I think it's a bit of a risk. But you know what? We just need a few fresh legs in there. Let's just do that for now. Tomiyasu plays it back. Fabio and Odegaard can pass the ball to each other. But again, they are closing us down expertly. Tomiyasu does brilliantly there, though. And let's play this over to Timber, who kind of hasn't been on the ball yet. He hasn't really had a chance. We're going to push this wide to Tomiyasu again. You can cut it inside to Trossard, who... Again, I'm trying to play it back, but I do get tackled. And you know what? They're making life very difficult for our team right now. Well done, Saliba. It's Trossard, whose neat feet help us massively there. Oh, my God. I'm running out of options, boys. Give me options. Okay, Fabio. This is it. This is it. This has got to be one of the last attacks of the game for us. It's Odegaard to Fabio Vieira. Oh, it's blocked again. It's the last minute. We've lost this one, boys. Sadly, our first game as the new manager has lost, and it's 2. Oh, it's 2. Sad times. 2-0. I mean, they battered us. And we got Alex Scott just chatting to Rodrigo. Yeah, oh yeah, they were fucking easy. God damn it. Now we're going to go through the entire squad, boys. Apologies, I probably should have done this right at the start, but I just completely forgot. We've got David Raya in goal, obviously on loan from Brentford. He will have a big part to play. Runnison is on loan, and we will probably sell him when he comes back. Ramsdale, you know. Okonkwo. Hein, we're going to actually throw on the loan list, which I've done already. Tierney, it's weird seeing him at Real Sociedad, but there he is. And he'll probably be coming back. Same with Tavares. Sousa, you know what? I'm not going to use Sousa. He's just too lower rated. I'm actually going to add him to the transfer list. Absolute baller in real life, though. Big up yourself. That he's definitely watching. Rekic is an interesting one. He's currently at Wigan on loan. I'm going to keep an eye on him, see kind of how he does. Again, another big prospect. Foreign. A decent little player in real life, but in FIFA he's not. I'm going to add him to the loan list. Cedric we're going to add to the transfer list. He's just getting on a little bit now, and there's not really any room for him in the squad, especially when you have players like Brooke, Norton, Cuffy. He will definitely be appearing in this squad in the future when he is back from his loan. He's only 19, but he will only get better, so I'm looking forward to that. Will Walters, another one who has big potential, but I think I am going to have to loan him for this season because I don't think I'm going to play him too much. With Mohamed El Nene, I think we've got to transfer list El Nene. As much as I love him, I think he might be one to go in January. So we will see what happens there. Akinola is an interesting one. I think we go for a loan. Aziz, I think we go for a transfer, actually. I'm not a big fan of him in this game. I think he feels too clunky every time I've used him. Plus, we have Charlie Patino to come back. We have Bandiera, I think that's how you say his name. I might be butchering that. But Patino is going to be the one who will come back in and will kind of develop him more as we go through. Odegaard, Havertz, Vieira, yep, you're all good. We keep going. Cozy Dewberry, this is an annoying one for me because in real life he is an absolute baller, but in FIFA he's not. We're going to loan list him. I don't want to get rid of him completely. I won't give up hope there. But we keep going down, and I think that is probably everything. Everyone else is kind of on their own little loans. We've got Beereth as well in this one, which is very cool. And he's actually got a little picture, which again is fun. Now let's have a look at the development plans. Let's quickly whiz through all of these and make sure everyone is on the right one. If you haven't done development plans, obviously it's not a new feature this year, but it is just a good way of getting all the players to the positions and the abilities that you kind of want them to have, and the traits. So instantly we're going to do sweeper keeper for Riot. Same with Ramsdale. We want their kicking and handling to be better. Also the weak foot goes up, which is also a plus. With Carl Hein, I mean, we're going to get rid of Hines, so to be honest it's fine. That was a rhyme. Oh my god, look at this, boys. It's a new season, new me. Let's go. We got Zinchenko. What do we want for Zinny? I think we want him to be a bit quicker, to be honest. Maybe attacking wide back looks quite good. His crossing goes up. His ball control goes up. I think we do that. I'm happy with that. I know he's inverted, but... well, to be honest, actually... inverted actually makes more sense. Let's do inverted. Okay, Sousa we will be letting go. With Gabriel, or what do we want from him? I think the passing needs to be better. I think ball playing centre-back is probably the one here. I think we want his long pass and short passing to be upped a little bit. His ball control, yeah, I like that. Probably same with Saliba, actually. His passing is very low on here, weirdly. I thought it was better than that. So, ball playing as well. We're also going to do ball playing at defender for Timber as well here. I do want to get his pace up, though, because I do think he'll be playing at fullback a fair bit this season. But we can do that shortly. His passing was just too low for me. With Kivior's an interesting one. He is... oh, my God, his pace is bad. His defending's bad. I think stopper's probably the best one for him there. Foreign, you know what, we'll leave you for now. We'll leave Cedric for now. With Ben White. Oh, what do we want to do with White here? Inverted attacking wing back. Or I think we go for attacking. His crossing is terrible. His crossing is 58. What is going on there? Okay, we will do that. Tomiyasu, possibly the same. Attacking wing back or inverted wing back. I'd like him to have a little bit more pace, actually. Oh, what do we do, boys? I think inverted wide back. I think we do. Raul Walters. I think we get the... oh, we need to get his defending up, actually. Defensive wide back. Jorginho is probably going to be too old to do any of that. Same with Partey, same with El Nene. Declan Rice, deep line playmaker. I'm kind of feeling instantly, but I do want his shooting to be a bit better. Which is annoying because none of these do shooting. Should we focus for now on the deep line playmaker role? I think we do, because he is a CDM in this team. He is playing that kind of number 6 role. Yeah, I think we do that. Akinola, he's going to be one to go out, but you know what? We'll up his pace and dribbling a little bit. Aziz will leave. Odegaard, oh, what do we want? Dynamo, maybe? Up his pace, up his dribbling. His shooting is fairly good overall, I would say. I think that's probably the best we'll get there. Kai Havertz. Now, what do we do with Havertz? He is actually a cam on this. I thought he was I don't know what I thought he was. But he is already a cam. Okay, I think we up his shooting, to be honest. Shadow striker looks good. Fabio Vieira, advanced playmaker. Yeah, I think we just want his passing and shooting to be a little bit better, ideally. So I think we do that. Smith Rowe, I think wide winger, inverted winger. I think we want him to be good in front of goal. Same with Martinelli, actually. Where's his shooting at? His shooting is not where we want it to be. Let's get that up a little bit more. Kozia Dewberry will hopefully be going out on loan at some point, but we'll get his shooting up. Reece Nelson will get his shooting up. Saka. Ooh, what do we want for Saka? I actually think he could be faster here. I think inverted winger is good for him. Now we've got Trossard. He doesn't look like he'll change in too many of these. I actually want to up his dribbling and pace a little bit. That'll do. Striker wise, we've got Jesus here. Let's up his shooting. Let's do Poacher. Let's get him in front of goal. Same with Eddie. And we're good. That is every single development plan. Now, boys, I'm going to whiz through this entire preseason tournament so we can get into our first game, which is the Community Shield against Man City. Let's see, what are we going to get here? We have beaten Fiorentina. We have drawn against Inter Milan. We have one of each now. Brilliant. We've got a few little emails here. So consider changing Odegaard's training. He's too fatigued to perform. Interesting. Okay, we'll check that in 1 second here. We've got a Sousa transfer offer. And that is to, oh my god, what is that club? What is that club? I don't know. We're going to accept that. I don't know whether Sousa will accept that or not. We've got a couple loan to buys for hire. Portland Timber's an interesting one. I think we delegate maybe without the buy option. And this one I will reject. El Nene to West Ham. Wow. You know what? Do we accept that? I think we do. That's a very good offer. We're going to accept that for El Nene. And we'll see if he goes. That will be in January, though, because we have disabled the transfer window at the start because I want this team to begin with things. Let's go to training plans. So we can see here Odegaard's fitness is very low. Very low. Now, what do we want here? All-out performance. Do we want it to be balanced again? I think we want it to be balanced, and I think we apply that to everyone as we go into this next game. I think everything is looking good. Let's now advance through this. We'll get another transfer offer for Aziz now, and I think we take that. I don't know what country that this is, but we'll see if Aziz accepts. He probably won't, though. They're very fussy, some of these young players. We've got another Aziz offer, and this time it is go ahead Eagles. Go ahead Eagles. Take him, mate. Take him off my hands. Let's have a look at our first scout report. We have Cartwright. Nope. So I'm just looking purely at their potential and whether it is something to like 90s, and that is a terrible scout report. Wow. That is the worst one I've seen in a while. We've got an 85 and 84. Ooh, it's not looking good, boys. I think we keep tracks of the 85 and 84, but they are probably not going to be good enough. So we will leave that for now. That's not brilliant, though, for us. That's not brilliant. We advance further forward, and a Cedric offer. Let's go, boys. Everton want him, and I think Everton can have him. I'm not going to negotiate an extra 100k. I just don't think that's worth it. Let the training plan do its work. I've noticed you keep shifting training plans. By doing that, yeah, leave me alone. You're the assistant manager. I'm the manager. Chill out. I know what I'm doing. Oh, wow. Brighton have also done an offer, and it's actually with more money. We're going to accept that one as well. Hopefully that one is the one that goes through. Come on, Brighton, with the big deals. El Nene is going to be moving out to West Ham. That is our first transfer out of the series. I think that's an A. That is brilliant. Look at us go, man. Look at us go. We have done well there. And on the horizon, it is the big one. It's the FA Community Shield against Manchester City. We'll be there next time in the next episode, boys. We have done all of the original admin work. You've seen it in full detail today. And hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, make sure to leave a like. If you haven't, still leave a like. Thank you very much for watching. Also, I am streaming on Twitch a lot at the moment, and we'll be doing a Pro Club series with a bunch of streamers every single Friday at around 9 PM, so make sure you check that out. We also have a lot coming up in general, so yeah, make sure you follow my Twitch and you'll see when I'm live, and we'll be doing some career mode stuff on there very shortly as well. So yeah, big up yourselves, and I'll see you later.